Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, final video for today because I'm gotta be at work before long. So, alright. So, first of all, update on this book. I am now on chapter 21, and I'm gonna say this, next time that I read a book and my eyes start kind of getting like a little low, I'm going to take as a sign that I really do need to go to bed. So my plan was to read the 5 chapters and then go to bed, and unfortunately it didn't happen that way. I ended up going to bed as soon as I was done with my laundry. But in this one, Sophie's husband and then kind of have a little cutesy encounter, it was sweet. It was nice. It was nice. The whole atmosphere is still there. The controlling, sister-in-law is still there. And, she really wants to leave this house. She wants to take her husband with her and go as far away from the house as possible. Unfortunately, they cannot, and he has to ride into town on horseback to do some business. It feels like that she's like being like cornered. The house is, the house is a prison. It's a prison, and that everybody there has accepted that this is their prison. This is where they're going to die. Sophie is more of an optimistic type of person, and you can feel that in the book where she wants to leave, but she knows what will happen to her if she does leave, and it's not actually a good thing. And all in all, it's a crazy, crazy book. But I'm enjoying it. So I have this much I've read, and this is much I have to go. Sorry. Tomorrow will be a lot better, because tomorrow I'm just reading 4 chapters of the book, and then that will be it for that day. Alright, so another book, I mentioned this in my other video. I'm reading a book called Dragon's Blood, and I'm on chapter 8, actually. I'm actually going to try to read chapter 10, but I might just go ahead and just go to bed, sleep for a little bit. So, Dragon's Blood, so I started reading it like yesterday, and, instead of like waiting until, today to do it. And Dragon's Blood is about a girl. Once again, I cannot pronounce her name. Maybe it's because I'm half tired, but she is part of our world, and she goes and she finds herself in this land of fantasy. No idea how she actually ends up in this world. I don't really see it explained about how she ends up in this world of dragons. These dragons can take on human form, and unfortunately for her, she does not understand them. However, when our main character basically bleeds on her, which is weird, she can understand them. And I really find that concept to be a little odd, to be absolutely honest, a little odd. However, despite the fact that the blood has vanished, she can still understand them. So I'm guessing the magic stays on. I don't know if she'll ever get back to our world. And I really don't think she wants to. But like I said, I'm on chapter 8 of the book. And I may just go ahead and just read one more chapter, make it nice and even. The story is kind of interesting. It's supposed to be a clean romantasy, which I am hoping it works, because generally romantasies are supposed to be like spicy and dirty and all that type of stuff. But there's 29 chapters in this book. I should have this book finished at least by Wednesday. But I am continuing on with the Mysteries of Max. The Mysteries of Max, this is the 8th book I'm reading in the series, and the guy dies in a really, like, weird way. I'm not going to talk about how he died, but it wasn't pleasant. He's another rich guy. he's another rich guy. Why is it? I just want to know. I just want to know how how many rich people can this author bump off? It's like every single one of them is rich, condescending, stupid. I just like, come on, Nick. There's only so many conceiting rich people you can bump off before you have to go for the regular people. It's like, it's weird. It's weird. I'm on chapter 5 of the book, and these are pretty easy chapters to get through and everything. And then I am reading Hearse and Buggy, which is the first book, and it's about a former Wall Street wife. She was once part of the Amish community. She leaves, goes and marries this Wall Street person, and leaves him because he is, well, I don't know exactly what he's doing. That one, I'm on chapter 7 of that book. Anyways, so far it's really good. A lot better than Bloody Mary, Bloody Murder. I have made the decision. I'm not getting the second book. The first book was just awful. I did not like it. So yeah, it's it's like, yeah, I'm staying away from that author with with a very long pole. Anyways, I'm enjoying it. I actually have a total of 4. There's a total of 7 books so far in the series. I have Hearse and Buggy, Assaulted Pretzel, Shunned and Dangerous, and Suspended Sentence. So, also interestingly about Hearse and Buggy, we have our male character. He's a detective. He used to be Amish, but he left to become a detective, or become a police officer, and then he became a detective, and he was sent over. As I said, I am enjoying the book and everything. The only thing that I don't like is when I get done with this book, I'm going to probably go ahead and start the second book immediately. But when I get done with all these books that are in that little file folder right here, I'm going to have to move it like all the way to the bottom, and that's going to take at least like 20 minutes to do, which is why I'm not really a fan of like having a whole bunch of books on my Kindle and everything. Anyways, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.